Hey y'all. Happy Tuesday. So I'm going to just give it a couple of more minutes just to see who else is up and who comes through. Hey, Happy. Hey. Yes, I'm coming on late. So the way my day's been set up lately, y'all, if I don't come on later, I'm not going to be able to come on live. So I will probably be coming on a little bit later. Not It's not set in stone, but some days I will come on later. It was a nice little crowd we had last night, so I see some of y'all do be up. So I said I'll just pop up, see what's going on with y'all. I got like maybe an hour on here to hang with y'all. Let me let my Patreon gang know that I'm on live. Because I'm so bad with letting people know. I'm so random when it comes to live, y'all. I'm so random. It's not even funny. But I hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday evening. Y'all, I want to upload some more content to YouTube, but I don't know. What's been happening in these social media streets? Has anything interesting been happening? Because I haven't been seeing anything interesting. I don't know. But I do want to push out some content for y'all. Hey, Sheeta. You said I was mad when I saw I missed you last night. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. That was so random. And the funny thing is, I never have been on that late. I never have been on live that late before. I was shocked to see anybody was up. Like I'm shocked to see y'all up. Cause it's almost midnight where I'm at. I know, right? I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I understand, like I'm so random. I don't tell people when I'm coming live. It is late. So I'll give it a couple more minutes just to see if people surprise me like they did last night and pop in at the last minute. But if not, I'll probably just come back on tomorrow. I'll try to come back on at an earlier time. Maybe like a couple of hours earlier. But I came on so late because I teach tarot on Tuesdays. I teach 2 tarot classes Tuesday evening. So I'll be wanting a little like rest in between time before I get on live. But yeah, usually Tuesdays I'll be kind of tired. Hey Keisha. Hey girl. Happy Tuesday evening, Tuesday night to you if it's still Tuesday. If not, happy Wednesday morning. Hey Amanda. Hey. I was just saying I'm so random with this coming on so late at night. I don't even think anybody gonna get on my live when I come on late at night, but I just try. I be getting surprised with y'all sometimes. Like I was so surprised last night. So I said I'll give it a try. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me, especially on Tuesdays because I teach 2 classes on Tuesdays. So it's kind of hard for me to come on Tuesday nights. But I had a little rest. I had a little break. So I say, hey, I'll give it a shot. If they on, they on. If not, I'll try tomorrow a little bit earlier. You must love the late nights. I do too. I'm a lot. Yes, daily. I've been staying up late at night. But listen, I don't like that because what it does is that it makes me tired in the morning. And I don't like that, like, tired, dragging, dragging around, type of feeling. So, yeah. I'm gonna start taking, but I've been doing a lot of stuff. So usually when I have a lot coming up or going on, that's when I have those late nights and my sleep is thrown off track. Like I got the ancestor class coming back up on February. And then y'all know I'm doing a raffle. It's not too late for y'all to join that on the 1st. And I got a couple of more things that I want to do with my Patreon gang this week. So, but after this, I plan on taking my butt to sleep by 11 o'clock, no later. But yeah, I get most of I'm like the most creative at nighttime. The majority of my creating happens at nighttime. That's the weirdest thing. Yeah, nighttime is quiet. Nobody's bothering me. My phone ain't blowing up with notifications. So I like to manifest at nighttime, do vision boards, write. I'll be on my computer typing up outlines. It's like I get my best ideas at nighttime. So I was saying that I wanted to upload some content, but I don't know what's been happening, y'all. Has anything intriguing been happening in these social media streets? I haven't been really seeing anything like that. But if y'all have some suggestions, definitely let me know. I can do some videos tomorrow. I will have time to do some content tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I have some time. Yep. And it's like when you stay up at night, you still wake up early in the morning. It'd be that part for me, really. What's been going on with what's his name? DDG and Hailey. Is it Haley? I never feel confident when I say that girl's name. What's been going on? I know she just, been making an announcement with the baby. She been kind of going hard with that. But I had a feeling though, when she started showing her baby, she was gonna really start flooding us with the baby. It be like that sometimes. They calling her DVD now. Oh Lord, calling him DVD. Oh Lord. Okay, I'll do an update on them. I don't know what question. Send me a message with your questions. Text me with your questions. So then I write them down, and those are the questions that I ask on the video. Cause y'all be keeping me in tune. Cause I really be out of the loop. So I depend on my YouTube gang, my YouTube family, to kind of keep me in tune with what's going on. But yeah, I could definitely do a reading on them. And that's cool too. That's decent because I had this will be a follow-up from the reading that we had did on them before, like almost a year ago. So this can be like a follow-up type of reading. So that's cool. That's cool. That's a cool suggestion. San Diego flooded. Remember I did the yearly reading and I said something about water. I think I said something. Somebody reminded me the other day that I said something about the water. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, y'all. And then I know everybody up in their arms about this whole election that's coming up this November with Trump. You know, so that might be a fun reading too. Maybe we can look into the energies surrounding that situation as well. Yes, it's a lot of videos on TikTok. Wow. And then they right next to that ocean too. That's crazy. I'm surprised I didn't hear nothing about that. When did that happen? Did that just happen today? The flooding, they must have had a whole lot of rain. That's that water. Those water spirits, they're not playing. And they're not the only spirits that's not going to be playing, too. Fire spirits, hot spirits. I feel like something is going to happen with the air, with our air that we breathe. I don't know why that's coming to me, but it is. Okay, yesterday. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that, y'all. I'm going to have to look into that to see what's going on. Because I missed that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look into the Holly Bailey, Lord, not no Holly Berry. And I'm going to look into the flood. I'm going to see what's going on with that. I'm going to see what's up with that. But I know it's late, y'all. It's almost midnight. I know y'all tired. I'm gonna try my best to come on earlier tomorrow. Keisha, baby, since you are, of course, you are. Shout out to my magical membership gang on YouTube. If you want to ask me 2 questions or a question, I know you just asked questions yesterday. But if you want to ask me a question or something before I call it a night, you definitely can. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to come on a little bit earlier. I'm gonna try my best to come on earlier. Hey, Red Pill, how are you? I saw one girl filming herself. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull your comment up. I saw one girl filming herself walking through it like it was like what the hell is going on? People shocked because yes, what they said it. Remember the song "It Never Rains in Southern California"? It definitely rained a whole lot yesterday. Well, San Diego, that's not really. If I'm thinking about it right, I think that's more like maybe Central California. The hospital is so fun. That's crazy because I was just thinking about you, Red Pill. I promise before I started this live, I noticed that I hadn't seen you for a while, and I haven't seen you in the Patreon. So you have to let me know what's going on. Just trying to get on Discord to speak to all. Okay, yes. Let us know what's going on with you because you came across my mind. But then you pop up on here. Just don't read whatever comes out in the tarot. Okay, so let me see what come out of tarot. Yes, Karen, let your Patreon family know what's going on because you ain't been to class, you ain't been to none of the readings since Sunday. Oh wow. Okay, I'm not gonna expect you to tell your business on here, but definitely hit me up. Let me know what's going on. That's crazy. I'm sending you lots of healing. I don't think I sent you your weekly reading. Did I send you your weekly reading? I gotta look back. I gotta look back on the Discord and see. Okay. Okay, so let's see what your ancestors need you to know. Let's see. Keisha, what comes out in the knuckle bones for you. I mean, in the tarot cards, what your spirits need you to know. What is your message for tonight? Girl, you been in your head? Be careful of negative talk. It's going to keep you in the same spot. There's no value in negative talk. Spirit wants you to know. If you've been doubting yourself, if you've been feeling, restricted or imprisoned in your own mind and your own thoughts and your own spirit saying it's a false reality. It's an illusion. It is not real. Change your perception and you will always find a way out. That's very important. Being stuck in your mind is keeping your soul trapped, Spirit is saying. It is not a good thing to do. Do not invest your time, your energy in thinking about the past and what could have been as well. Once again, keeping you stuck, keeping you miserable, missing out on opportunities, missing out on precious time, living in the past. So spirit is just warning you of your mind. You might have to do a head wash. You probably will need to cleanse your head. Spirit is saying doing a spiritual head wash to try to kind of wash away any negative self-doubt. But anytime this Eight of Swords comes up, we already know that usually the person is going through a lot mentally. Repetitive, pessimistic thoughts, feelings of feeling trapped, no way out, just kind of just hunted by feelings and thoughts that sometimes, are false and fear based, which is definitely an illusion. So be careful of that. It's called negative self fulfilling prophecy, is what I think about when I see this Eight of Swords. So just be careful of that. That's going to always keep you stuck. Very negative thinking of the past is very hard. Yes, and spirit is coming out. It's so strong. It's coming out in your reading. So spirit said the past is dead. Stop beating a dead horse. Be excited about your future. Be excited on what's to come. The past is only for a lesson. You can't do nothing about the past. We can plan for the future, but the present is always now. So spirit says you have to start thinking more positive. They have more. Spirit is saying they have blessings for you. This talks about good news, good karma, legal action that may be in your favor. Someone may reach out to you and give you some news that will bring you a lot of happiness, especially as it relates to money. Maybe money that you were not expecting. Once again, it could be related to legal advice and counsel. But be very, very careful, because holding on to this negative energy will create loss. You're not going to get your blessings. It's standing in your way. Spirit says there are more challenges to come, but you have to focus on triumphing those things. Stay in prayer and moving forward. Do not lose your sense of self. Lean to your ancestors, lean to your guides for that direction. Allow them to be that internal spiritual compass. That's very, very important to do. You're going to have to really, really be just gun ho about moving forward, taking the initiative in your life right now, not waiting on others to push you. You have to find that motivation within self, is what Spirit's saying. You have to kind of be a leader in this season. You might even find yourself a little bit alone, feeling alone, but you're not alone. Your spirits are right there with you. You need to go to your ancestor altar as well and commune with them. They're warning you of people around you that's giving you those negative thoughts as well. Be careful of negative energy by way of other people, because you will, like a sponge, absorb their energy. You're going to absorb the energy of whoever is around you. You really have to protect your head and be careful of your thoughts and the way that you think. That's very important at this time. Positivity, upliftment is what you need to focus on. You need to take a mental diet. Watch what you eat, watch what you watch. Be careful of what you're watching. Be careful of what you're listening to. That goes for TV, music, radio, and conversation. If it's not uplifting you, you have to be very careful of engaging of it, because once again, other people's energy, other people's spirits are going to leech onto you because your mind is weakened right now. So it's like a weak, like a sort of like a weak spot that spirits, negative spirits, can easily penetrate because you're self-doubting and you're lacking in faith. So I hope that helps you, and good luck to you. Hey, Miss Ruby. Hey, good morning to you. Yes, you cried a lot last night. Oh, I'm so sorry. You got this. Positive. Listen to some, go to bed listening to some positive affirmations is what you need to do. Recite them all day, every day. Only listen to things that motivate you right now. You need to almost kind of go into a self-consecration mode. You got this. You know what to do. Your mind is to work for you and not against you. Okay. So thank you so much. Hey, Cheetah, thank you so much for your donation. May it come back to you 1,000 times fold. Sheeta, let me know if you are here and ready for your reading. Okay, Red Pill. I got you. Keisha says, I was just watching crime shows and I couldn't sleep. See, no, you see, no, you can't be watching no more crime shows. That is negative energy. Your TV is a portal. You need to put some salt in front of your TV, pour some salt or at least a broom, and wipe your TV down with some vinegar. If you can, water and vinegar, maybe ammonia to cleanse that area. You can't watch that. You can't watch nothing negative, at least for the next 7 days. And wash your head. Hey, Sheeta, thank you so much once again. So let's see what your ancestors want you to know at this time. You know what? They're telling me to pick up this, and I don't never do this on Vibe, but they're telling me to pick up the Hoodoo deck for you. Let's just see what comes out in this Hoodoo Tarot deck for you. Yeah, don't. Y'all be careful what y'all watching on TV. You allow those spirits to enter your house that way. Spirit says, be careful of deception as well, Spirit says. Also, be careful of um, lacking confidence. That's very, very important. You may have you might be feeling rebellious or maybe just some disconnect from family or from the people that are surrounding you. So be careful of family issues, family quarrels, not seeing eye to eye. You might also be finding yourself maybe breaking away or separating or finding yourself, if not in a rebellious state, but kind of finding some sort of grief or something like that between you and some family members. So just be very careful of being triggered by the way of people that are close to you, because spirit is talking about possible separation. Be careful once again from be careful of deception when it comes to people close to you. They say betrayal comes from the people who we trust. It never comes from people that we don't trust, Spirit says. But right now, Spirit is talking about good news, growth, and travel possibly for you. Don't be afraid to take a trip. You might find some success and joy. And that, Spirit says, spiritual growth, creative growth. This is not the season to doubt yourself. Be careful of being around people that may make you doubt yourself as well. Once again, people that we trust influence us the most. So you really need to filter your inner circle right now, is what your spirits are saying. If you don't have an ancestor altar, you too need to make sure that you are building some sort of sacred space in the home, or just some sort of time where you venerate your ancestors and you uplift them as well. I don't know. They just told me to read that from the Hoodoo deck for you. So let's see. Let's go back to tarot. Let's see the energy for the next 30 days. Spirit said, did I tell you not to stop reading from that Hoodoo deck? So let me keep going. I don't know. Your spirits want me to read from this deck, Jada. So I don't know. They got a message for you in this deck. Energy for the next 30 days. Ooh, come through. Ooh, your ancestors, they're continuing to speak up. They're continuing to speak up. Focus on yourself, Spirit is saying as well. Focus on yourself. Continue to work hard, Spirit is saying. Also, this talks about family traditions. A lot of family things are coming up for you. But your ancestors, you see this ancestor card, so they're confirming, like, yes, this is us. Have you been feeling like lately, maybe like spirits are around you, or you've been kind of getting messages out of nowhere? I don't know, because they're really strong. Your ancestors are really standing up for you in this moment. So when that happens, they're usually trying to contact you. They're trying to give you some sort of message. Pay attention to messages. Be open minded to other people's advice. It doesn't matter if they don't fit the if you feel they're not qualified, because spirit says that they will use anything and anyone as a vessel for messages for you. It doesn't matter if it's a child, a bum on the street, something you hear on TV while you passing by. Spirit has the intelligence to move through a lot of different mediums. Once again, continue to work hard and be dedicated. You have a lot of energy surrounding prosperity and money this month if you make the right choices when it comes to your coins, and not wasting money on things that don't give you, a nice return or benefit back to you. So be careful with your spending as well. That's very important. Somebody is going to reach out to you. They're going to want to spend more time with you. Give them that time. Someone may be feeling. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Sorry about that. Somebody keep calling my phone this late. No, that was somebody. That was somebody calling my phone. I'm not close to my family at all. That makes sense then. That's why your ancestors are standing up. No, that was. Can you hear me now? Somebody was calling me. That's what made the screen blank out. Please hit the like. Can you guys hear me? Okay, yes. Okay, perfect. Yes. Someone wants to spend time. I do feel like it's your ancestors. Your ancestors they're trying their best to connect with you. Do you have like any type of strife with your family or any type of hard feelings with your family? Can I cash out? Yes, you can. You can cash out. Yes, Sheeta, someone is someone that may be feeling neglected by you. You might not even realize it. It might even just come out of the blue, this person. But someone might come to you within the next 30 days. Maybe it could even be a family member, especially since family keeps coming up for you. But it might be someone that you might least expect that might be trying to get closer to you, that might be trying to reconcile things with you. Your ancestors are encouraging that. And be careful of being too standoff, too in your head about things, spirit is saying. But go to your ancestors because they want to work the bloodline out. When it comes to bloodline things, domestic issues, family, I always tell y'all that is the ancestors' realm, domestic things, family, so called generational curses and bad ties. You know, we will be ancestors one day. So our duty is to lift any so called curses, clear the bloodline of any karma, any bad energy. Because remember, our descendants are going to carry that energy. So that's just is very important. I talk about this a lot in my ancestor class too, but they kind of want to reconcile that. Don't approach anybody in your family now. They want you to go to them about it. And if you don't have an altar in your home, they said it's okay to meet them at a tree. And I don't really like, see, Sheeta, it's not about it. You have to lift up your mind and see things from a higher, more spiritual perspective. I'm not saying, call them up right now and say, hey, let's all go out to eat. But it's up to you as a spiritual person to rectify that and uplift your bloodline. Let your ancestors intervene. Let them intervene on your behalf. Allow them to work things out in the spiritual realm. You will start to see things improve and better itself on the physical realm. Now, I'm not saying that everything is going to be all good and everybody going to be smiling and laughing and planning the family reunion. But you have to understand that it's bigger than anything that has happened. Even I'm not saying your feelings not justified, But once again, as spiritualists, we have to see the bigger picture and why it's important to heal the bloodline. It's not about us. It's about those that will come from us. It's about our descendants that is causing spiritual problems in your life. That type of grief and strife and grudge holding and things like that. And your ancestors are finding concern with that. This is the second time they have stood up for you. So make sure that you are going to them, light them a candle, a white candle, a glass of water, get you a journal, and sit there and speak out loud, just like I'm doing, and talk to your ancestors. Put it all out on the table. Tell them your grief, tell them your sadness, tell them what's going on. They're going to work it out. Get out of your own way, because once again, that's blood of your blood. We cannot help our relatives just like we did not choose our ancestors. So it's very, very important that you neutralize that for your greater good. It's not about them. It's about you and your bloodline. It's bigger than that. You have to understand and see the bigger picture in that situation. Because once again, your ancestors, your spirits, they see something that is not right spiritually, and they want to rectify the situation. And it's going to take a lot because it didn't get there overnight. But they're willing to step in, intervene, and help so you can get your blessings. So I hope that makes sense for you. Trust in them. And like I said, if you don't have an altar, they said meet them at a special tree. Whatever tree they catch your eye and look at you and call to you, you can meet them at a tree. And you can pour libations. You can light a candle. You can light some frankincense and myrrh if you like, some copal incense, and you can call to them. You can call to them. And you're going to feel good. You're going to cry. You're going to feel it all in your stomach because they're going to purge that energy out of you. If you trust them, if you invite them, and if you allow them. So I hope that helps you because it's based on I'm reading y'all comments now. Yes, Red Pill. And you know, Red Pill will tell you. We've been working on that for a minute. Keisha says, because it's based on reality and some of the scary movies. You're so welcome, but it's time. Spirit says it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time is what they keep saying. But they're going to work hard for you. They're going to stand up on your behalf. Spirit says make sure you're really goal-oriented and organized this month. It's very, very important, especially as it relates to your coins, your money. Budget. That's been coming up for a lot of people too lately. A lot of money things. You know what? Okay, this is what I want to do. Let me just pull one card for you out of the Money Bags Oracle deck. Spirit also says check your own judgment too as well. Your own character. Step into your own truth. If there's anything. Okay, there you go. See that came out? 30 days. You just asked about 30 days. So 30 days just came out. I barely even got to shuffle. So Spirit is challenging you too. Spirit is saying you need to do the 30-day challenge. I knew they told me to go to this Money Bags deck for a reason. Spirit, the 30-day challenge is this. Undertake a 30-day challenge for a specific habit or skill to jumpstart consistency in a particular area. You can do this. So for 30 days, if you have a goal that you've been trying to achieve, if you have an aspiration, commit yourself to it. No excuses. Get up early, have a schedule, dedicate yourself to that, and continue to do everything that works towards that one particular goal, Spirit is saying. And you're going to be blessed for that. You're going to have good karma for that. I knew it was something. And here it is again. I just pulled one more because they told me to pull one more for you. Hustle. Spirit says it's time to get your grind. Time to get on your grind. Slow feet don't eat. Your feet will only take you as far as you are willing to go. The time is now. So no excuses. They got money in abundance for you and prosperity, but you got to put in that work and you got to show the universe how much you want it. So I hope that helps. You're so welcome. Yes, it reinforces that we live in a crazy. Keisha says, it's based on reality from scary movies. It's crazy. I had to disconnect for a while, but now I'm watching true crime. But it's getting good. Yes, don't you can't watch that for the next 7 days. Spirit says you can't watch that for the next 7 days, Keisha. Oh, Sheeta, I'm so glad that you got it. I'm so glad that you feel enlightened. It's not me. Your spirits just used me to give you those messages. So I'm so glad you received them well. Ashe. Miss P says, I'm just reading y'all. I'm reading y'all comments at the right place. Mama just excellent Twitter video. Welcome to join. Oh, thank you so much, Red Pill. Yes, you are. Oh, I'm so glad, Miss Jenny, you feel blessed to be here. I'm so blessed that you feel blessed to be in this space with us. Ashe. Ashe. I'm surprised y'all was up, y'all. I know it's got to be 1 o'clock in the morning when some of y'all at. Keisha says, okay, it will be hard, but I'm going to try. You got to stop it. You are inviting those spirits in your home with watching that stuff through that TV. It is a portal, same way as a mirror. Spirits can move in and out through TVs. So you need to be very careful. You need to do something to fortify that. If you're going to be watching that stuff, I don't advise it. But if you are, do something to bring protection in your home. At least have protection in your home. Okay, Rep, I don't see your questions. Where's your question? I don't see your question, Red Pill. Where is it? But yeah, if y'all watch negative, like low vibrational stuff, like a bunch of scary movies, especially if it's like spiritual type of scary movies, be careful because you can invite those spirits into your home. Don't think it's just a movie. No, spirits, all spirits feed and draw off something, whether it's high vibrational or low vibrational. It's like food to them and it strengthens them. Yes, I'm taking Cash App Red Pill. It's at, you see it? It's at the bottom of my screen. So it's there. Okay. Hmm. It is. It is. Oh, okay. I see it. Why Cash App take some? I didn't even get no. Okay, I got you. I didn't even get no notification about that. That's what's going on, y'all. Okay, I see y'all Cash App gang. I'm so sorry. It didn't even give me no notification for that. Okay, let me turn my volume up because I don't want to miss y'all. Okay, yeah, my notification messages was all the way off. Okay, y'all. Okay, Miss Karen, I'm Miss Red Pill. I'm ready for you. So after Red Pill, it is Shawnee. Thank you so much, Shawnee, for your donation. You are after Red Pill. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so you want to ancestor health? Okay, I got you. Let's see what the energy is around your health while you're in the hospital. That's crazy. Let's see. Energy around your health. I don't know why. Is there something going on with your stomach? I don't know. Spirit's talking about your stomach and something with your blood. I'm pretty sure they've been running all the tests on you from here to Texas, though. So at least you are, you know, in the right space to find out. Well, let's see what they want you to know about your health. So much your health. Have you been having headaches? Okay, recovery for you. That's good. Fear ambulance. Okay, so yes. Okay, so which part are you saying yes to? Just so I can get some clarification. It looks like you will heal from this ailment that you're going through. Queen of Wands is good for when it is, especially when it comes to healing. It looks like it might be kind of, it was maybe a tricky diagnosis, or they might have, you know, or this may be something you have been dealing with for a while, and maybe you didn't know exactly what it was, or once again, it might have been some mystery around it. But I do feel like you're going to get some answers if you already haven't, and you will recover. You'll get better. You will heal. Yes, I don't think you're going to have any surgery, headaches, the infections on the. That's why Spirit was showing me about your head. Did they check your blood? I'm pretty sure they did. Infections on the brain. Did they say it's showing that you might not have to have surgery though? Are they talking about surgery? Okay. Because sometimes the Three of Swords come up. Okay, so yeah, you won't have to have surgery. That's what Spirit is showing me. You're gonna get better. You will be, you will recover. You will recover from this situation. Have you been doing this? I know you can't do it now, but when you get home, Spirit says take care of your head and take care of your blood as well. Take care of the blood. If you can, you know, there's a lot of herbs and stuff that helps to cleanse out the blood, making sure you're staying dehydrated, getting your minerals up. Are you anemic? Spirit talking to me about your iron. Are you experiencing anemia? Because they're talking to me about your blood and mineral and iron levels. No. Okay, so they're cautioning against that then. So once again, detox your blood, cleanse your blood, and make sure that you are eating a lot of food that can bring you iron. I think you can get iron from what, like collard greens, spinach. I have been hallucinating. Oh, that's what that Seven of Cups talks about. That's what that energy is. But you're gonna recover. You're gonna recover from this. Spirit is saying you won't have to have any according to the energy now and the energy that you are aligned with. I do want to say that you shouldn't have to have any type of invasive procedures done. Beets, Miss Jenny B. Okay, thank you. Beets, yes. And that makes sense too, because beets grow in the ground. They're so earthy, and it's iron in soil, iron and minerals and things like that. So that makes sense. Beets, greens, veggie, especially spinach. I just got done eating some spinach, but Spirit is just warning about your iron. I just got done eating some. How I eat my spinach raw is I eat spinach for salad instead of like, butter, lettuce, and iceberg and all that. I use spinach to eat with my salads. We might have to do a deeper reading for you, Red Pill, because you might have to have an investigative reading with me to see what's going on. Because I do think, unfortunately, this is just a short type of donation reading. We can't really dive deep the way I want to. I had the playing cards out. I'll give you some sort of prescription. But message me on the Discord. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into this because I do feel like this is spiritual. I do feel like this is spiritual. So make sure you get with me on Discord. Because I got to give you your weekly reading anyway. So let's see what your ancestors want you to know. Any additional messages from your ancestors? Ooh, they really want you to take care of, yes. When you get home, soon as you can and when health permits, Spirit says take care of your mind. Spirit says also some of your ailments is coming from the past. I know this has been a hell of a lot. The last 12 months for you have been a spiritual battle. Let me throw some knuckleballs, but you're going to get through it. They show a lot of healing for you, Spirit says. Spirit says stop holding on to things, let things go. Sometimes we do feel like we have liberated ourselves from things, but sometimes there's other things that we thought that we were over or didn't plague us, and somehow spiritually it has gotten a hold of us. And then that's when, those ailments will come in. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. I know it's hard right now. You're going to be okay. Spirit is guaranteeing. Make sure when you get home, do your spiritual wash and go to your ancestors. And we're going to dig a little bit more deeper than this because I feel like something else is going to come up. We ain't going to do that on live, though. We're going to do that privately. But they are talking about holding on to things. But Spirit is also saying that you will recover. I had a sensation that my soul was sucked out of the top of my... Yes. We're gonna get together privately and dig into this because I don't want to do all that on live. So reach out to me when you feel better. First of all, heal. Don't worry yourself about it. Heal physically. Do what the doctors tell you to do, and then we're gonna look into it. Okay, Miss Shawnee. Shawnee, thank you so much for your patience. Let me know if you are here and you ready. I'm having a problem with this, so I can call you. Yes, you can call me. You can call me for sure. I just want you to get some rest right now, though. Don't worry about it. We're going to get together. But right now, focus on your health. What done happened to my cash app? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I will call home number when I feel. Yes, don't worry about it. Heal. Don't worry about calling me right now. I want you to feel better first. Get your rest. You know how important the Ori is. And we send you lots of... Yes, I wish you would have put that in the prayer. I'm going to put that in the prayer thread on the Discord so your Discord family can send you lots of healing and healing energy. Because you should have, well, I know you're sick. I'm not going to say, but I wish we would have known that. But don't worry about it. I'll put it in the prayer thread. So I'm just waiting for Shawnee, and then after Shawnee is Tiger Lily. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patience. Yes, and we will send you some prayers. I'm going to let the gang know first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, Miss Shawnee, I see you. She says she's here. So let me see. Did you put your questions? What are your questions at? Okay, you put them in the chat. Let me scroll up and see. Okay, I see them right here. Got you. Ancestor. I've been getting the number 111 every day, at least 3 times a day. Okay, so let's see. That's the universal signs and synchronicities. They're trying to get your attention. And when you think about the number 1, what does the number 1 vibrate on? We're talking about life path numbers too this Saturday in the Patreon. So that's going to be fun on Zoom. So think about the number 1. Number 1 is about what? Paving the way, taking the initiative, leadership, taking a leap of faith, all those things. So let's see what they want you to know. around you. Show us the energy that surrounds us at this time. You ask for blessings on our behalf. That's so funny. You said the 111 because the Fool represents 0. He's sort of like the 1 energy, right? Be careful of car accidents, okay? Be careful of car accidents. Slow down, Spirit says. Be careful of recklessness and not taking time to assess situations, especially if they seem like they could be deemed risky or foolish. Really slow down. Be careful of moving vehicles, Spirit is saying. Be careful of crashing out. Be careful of financial loss as well. Don't be too quick to put your money into something if you're not sure about it, Spirit is saying. But I really want you to be careful of, I just don't like how that Chariot card is coming by that Fool. So just be careful of that. Once again, misdirection, being misguided by other people, suffering from maybe just kind of not finding that balance, or just not focused, kind of all over the place. Yeah, Spirit is warning you about money. So just really be careful when it comes to your money and anything else that you stand to lose, anything that you value. That's very important. Then you have the Justice card, which is a karmic energy, which is a Libra energy as well, which is also about balance when we see that scale right there. But just be careful of illegal activities, especially over the next 30 days. Definitely within the next 7 to 14 days. Hell, I say the whole month of February, just to make sure we cover all grounds. Just be careful of illegal activity, Spirit says, especially when it has to do with your money. I'm not saying that you might participate or partake in something that is illegal, but it could be something like fraudulent, or something like that. So just be careful with your coin, Spirit is saying. All money is not good money. And then you have 10 of Cups. So this talks about joy and happiness as well in your life, especially from people that are close to you as well. This talks about possible reunions for you as well, and completions, and finally getting to the next level. You're getting ready to, probably within the next 1 to 3 months, you might, find yourself dealing with a lot of changes, or you feel like you may be moving into another phase and season in your life. Spirit says trust that. That's your ancestors that got your back, and they're going to take you to another level, especially as it relates to your spirituality. Spirit says when the next 7 and 30 days, really, you're going to have to really lean on your intuition, because especially with that Fool energy, if it don't feel right, if you got a gut feeling about something, that is just not you being worried or anxious. That's actually your spirit speaking to you. So make sure you pay attention to them, because they're trying to block some sort of tragedy that's coming your way, especially with moving vehicles. So just be careful. The Fool usually tends to feel lost. So just be careful of people that's purposely making sure they are misguiding you. Be careful of your company. Be careful of your crowd. Spirit says the Chariot does talk about a loss of direction as well, kind of not knowing where you're going. There's a lot of distractions in your life as well. I do feel like you will come out of that. Usually when we're in the middle, or we're on like the brink of a change of a season in our lives, that's when we feel so uncertain. That's when we feel lost. The Spirit is saying, allow your intuition to guide you, because your intuition is your inner divinity, which is connected to divinity, if that makes sense. So you're going to have to do a lot of patience, being still. Once again, be okay with just waiting for the answer sometimes, sitting in silence. When we are silent, sometimes when we're moving too fast, we miss the mark and we miss the message. Spirit says, peace be still. Sit down, relax. You're going to get your answers. You're not going to always know exactly the next step to take. But if you trust in your spirit, if you do your spiritual development, that means communing with your ancestors, feeding your ancestors, uplifting them, they are going to guide your next step, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps you. But Spirit says things will balance out for you, and you will feel much happiness, and you will feel better. But right now, you're kind of, in that phase of what's next. What am I supposed to be doing? That's normal, especially when you're getting ready to spiritually advance and evolve, if that makes sense. I had a dream the other day. I was in a funeral home. That's interesting. sometimes they say usually when we when we have a dream about death, that means a baby's getting ready to be born. It doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to pass away as well. So just don't get too freaked out about that. Sometimes also that can be your ancestors as well, if that makes sense. So your second question. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull a tarot. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards for you for the second question. The spirit is telling me to pull a card from the Mystic Love deck. So we just gonna see what message they have for you in the Mystic Love deck. It's time, spirit. As relates to love, matters of the heart, relationships. What does she need to know? So there's a breakup and it's inevitable, spirit saying. Even if you're not married, marriage reverse in the Mystic Love deck talks about divorce or separations. Definitely problems in the marriage. I had two people tell me twice I had a baby coming. That's probably what it is then. Sometimes that's what death means in a in a dream rather. Look at this. So this is your confirmation. Your spirits want to pull you out of this situation. What this is doing to you is keeping you from going into your next level. It's keeping you from stepping into that next season and to continue on your journey because of the relationship that you're in. Sometimes if we are in a toxic situation or something is going on, it literally physically and spiritually stunts us. It lowers our faith. It aligns us for a lot of negative things to happen because we're always feeling so low and so negative. Yes. And see, ancestors don't like us to have controlling partners because it stops us from doing stuff from them. It stops us from doing things from our ancestors. It stops us from taking guidance from our intuition. And usually that's the way that our ancestors will speak to us, through our gut feelings, through messages that just pop up in our heads out of nowhere. And if there's a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner trying to intervene in that, they will force the breakup. They will continue to make more things happen. So I knew they told me to pull these cards for you for a reason. Let's see what else comes out. They're saying there's no opportunity in this relationship. It's not worth investing anymore. Spirit says you will heal. Three of Swords reverse talks about healing, your pain subsiding, the tears finally being wiped away from your eyes. You will heal. But first, you have to take those steps to move out of the relationship. You have to be confident and brave and bold in your next move. Your ancestors just answer this straight up for you. They answered it straight up for you. And they're telling you you're wasting your time and you're wasting your precious years. Spirit says trust in them, trust in yourself, trust in the future and what they have for you in the blessings. Through your source is promising that they're going to heal from you. And he's preventing you from connecting with your ancestors because you got to remember the number 3 is the number of spiritual communication. This is severing you from your spirituality because you're not trusting in your God-given communication. Once again, by way of gut feeling, your intuition, paying attention to the signs of your ancestors because your mind is so clouded, you're so full of pain, you can't even see from that. You don't know left from right, that lost feeling. So you're clouded, you're jaded, all those things. Your mind is, kind of wavering all over the place. It's because of the emotional turmoil that you are essentially going through. So Spirit says there's healing from you, for you. You just have to be brave enough and have faith in this time to move on and to know that what's to come is worth the separation. It's worth letting go of the relationship. That's when faith comes in. I always tell my gang, my Patreon gang, we're spirit. If you are a spiritualist, we are spiritual people. All we have is faith. We work with so much of the unseen. We can't be like we have no choice but to believe in what we don't see, but trust in everything that we feel. Ashe, that was a word. Come through, spirit. That wasn't me. That was your spirits talking to you. So I hope that helps you, and good luck to you. You got this. Spirit says that breakup is inevitable, though. You need to do it on your own terms, or they're going to do something drastic to make sure that it ends. Spirit is saying don't hesitate to reach out to legal advice if you have to call the police, if you have to go somewhere to protect yourself, a domestic violence, women's shelter, whatever. Spirit says just do what you can do practically, and they're going to take care of the rest. But you got to believe in them, and you need to go to them, and you need to commune and speak with them because they're trying to speak to you. That's what the signs, the synchronicities that you're seeing, but you are missing them because of all of the distraction that's going on in your life. You're so welcome, my love. And it's not me. Thank your spirits. I'm just a vessel. That's them talking to you. You got this. They said you know what to do. You need to have faith. That fool, when he's upright, he has good faith. He steps off that cliff because he knows that his ancestors and his spirits got him. They're going to catch him before he hits the bottom. See, my aunt just sent me the divesting. Yep. See that I told you that's your spirits. It's not me. They want you to know that that's okay. Don't be ashamed. Leave the guilt behind. That's irrelevant. It's all about your future and saving your life. That's all that matters. You got this. You got it. Go feed those and go talk to your ancestors. They're going to make a way from you. I promise you they are. Because they don't like this. They don't like the situation. And they're separating you. And it's only going to continue to get worse, Spirit is saying as well. So don't second guess it. Save your life is what they keep saying. Your life. Save it. That's the priority. And make sure you don't tell him when you do it, Spirit saying. Don't let nobody know nothing. Don't tell anybody what you're going to do and where you're going. That's what Spirit is saying. Don't tell nobody. Okay, y'all. Oh, Tiger Lily. Hey, Tiger Lily. Thank you so much for your patience and your donation. Let me know that you're here. And of course, if anybody would like to go deeper with any information that came out, feel free to reach out to me and we can go a little bit deeper and see what's what and see all of the energies that's going on. And if you need any spiritual work done that you can do yourself as well. Half the stuff that y'all pay for with these spiritualists, you don't even have to pay for them. It's a lot of things that you can do for yourself that's just as powerful, if not even more. My Patreon gang will tell y'all that. Okay, she's here. Hey, Tiger Lily. Thank you so much once again for your patience and happy early birthday. Come through. So Tiger Lily says, what does my ancestors want me to know going in this new chapter? Come through, Spirit. Let's see. What messages do they have for you, Tiger Lily? What messages do you have at this time? She's going into this new chapter. Spirit says you're going to have a lot of faith. You might have to find yourself moving too. I don't know if that's been something on your mind or if it's something that happened, but they're talking to me about moving residence, maybe in a new area. Maybe it might be something that you're unfamiliar with, a place that you're unfamiliar with, but they're talking about moving, changing addresses. So let's see what they need you to know, Tiger Lily. Oh, come through. I love this. Your ancestors are with you. They want you to know that. That's what they want you to know, that they are with you during this chapter. This new chapter is going to bring you so much joy and happiness. With this Page of Wands reversed, though, be careful of not taking full advantage of this chapter, right? Sometimes we get blessings and we don't take full advantage of it. We might procrastinate. We might hesitate on our actions. We might psych ourselves out of our creative talents or our vision, Spirit is saying. But Spirit is saying, while you're walking in this blessing season that you're going in, this blessing chapter, put your foot on the gas, but make sure you maintain harmony and balance. There will be much harmony and balance in this next chapter, especially if your last chapter was a little bit crazy, wacky, and all over the place. This chapter will smooth things out. You will start to see all those challenges. You know, you might have had a hard road before in the past. You're going to start seeing yourself heal from that. And it's going to be at a point, you know, where the hardships, any challenges, anything that you were going to that was going through that was causing any blockages in your life, you're going to start saying like, wow, that seems so far behind. That seems so long ago. Spirit is saying expect growth, physical and spiritual growth, practical growth in your life. You're going to be finding yourself being more spiritual as well. There'll be more opportunity for you. So your ancestors, your spirit guides, they are really stepping in this chapter strong with you, and they want to be involved, Spirit says. So don't forget them. It talks about them helping to balance and align mind, body, and spirit when it comes to you. So a lot of alignment, Spirit is saying, just make sure you don't miss your opportunities and take full fledged of your blessings is what they want you to know. The second, concerned about my son. What will the future hold? Let's just get some energy around your son. Was your son, does he hang with bad people or a bad crowd? I'm just seeing some energy there that I really don't like. Could be bad crowd, bad friends, or just some energy around him that's dark. So this talks about a lot of loss and separation, some imbalance, some discord. Something is off with the energy around your son, but Spirit says rest assured that he will be okay. He will be okay. I want to make sure, Shani, can you hear me? I just want to make sure she can hear me. So is it okay? Are you saying yes, he does with the bad company or crowd? Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. Tiger Lily, can you hear me? Okay, I want to make sure you all can hear me still. Okay. Tiger Lily, are you saying yes that he hangs? Is it the bad crowd? Is it the trying to keep a watch for him? Yes. But his ancestors, they got him. That they're going to protect him. Anything that's around him, they're going to make sure they separate him from it. He just got to make sure that he's doing his part as well. But your ancestors are standing up and they're going to help protect him, Spirit says. Has he been around these people for a while now? Has this been going on for a while? But it's going to end. Nonetheless, it's going to end because the ancestors, they're intervening. They're intervening. So he's going to be okay. Just be a praying mother. He plays sports with the so you know the sports team is like a second family. He around them all the time. If he's on a sport team with them, rather. I'm not sure of his age. But yeah, that's not the company that's for him. And eventually it will fall apart. He's not going to be around them for too long. Too much longer. So he'll be okay, mama. Pray for him. Speak blessings over him. Continue to talk to him. You know, it might not happen overnight, but eventually he'll be placed in some sort of position where he won't really have to deal with them as much anymore. But just continue to, because they are bad influence, they're dark. So your intuition as a mother is on point. I will say that. But just make sure, you continue to approach the situation, gently, respecting him as his own person, not being too pushy, but just continue to speak to him. They come to my house, but I feel like I can keep eye on them. I feel like I can keep an eye on them when they do. Yes, that is a benefit. At least you can see what they're doing when they're in your home. I agree with that. But your son, he needs to watch. He needs to cleanse himself. Tell him if he's willing to listen that he needs to wear as much white as possible, or at least light colored clothes as possible, especially if he's going to be around them. Especially if he's going to be around them. So he'll be okay. His favorite color is black. See, that's the problem. He needs to get out of that black. He needs to get. Okay, this is what I'll say. Tell him if he insists on wearing all that black, at least put a white undershirt, a white underclothes, if he can. White underclothes, white under t-shirt. You know how like they have the undershirts, white underpants. If he's willing to do that. But see that black is the problem. That black is absorbing, excuse me, that negative energy from those friends, those so-called friends that he's around. But he needs to wear white much as possible. He does. And he knows they're not good, but he's not listening to his intuition. I feel like he has like a stubbornness energy to him as well. But you got this. Hey, okay, let me ask. Okay, Shawnee, let's see. I'll ask a quick yes or no if you and your daughter's father will be back together. And then I think we're caught up. And I'll be on for maybe another 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to end the live and go get me some rest. Just so welcome, Tiger Lily. I'm here. And once again, if you want to get deeper with it, see the circumstances, you can definitely feel free to reach out to me. You can text the number below or go to my website. Hold on, let me see something. Let me get back into follow. Spirit says there's a possibility, but I don't think it will be the best situation. I feel like it's going to be a makeup to break up, because I feel like there's some selfishness around the situation, particularly maybe on his end. He might be in his own mind, feeling like he's more the priority or making things more about him. It looks like he has some issues around him as well that will affect this relationship if you and him go together. He's dealing with a lot of different energies, different spirits, and you could be opening yourself up to the situation. So if I were you, I would just move with caution with the situation, because it looks like he's dealing with some things that you may not want to risk yourself being a part of. That's what I'll say about that. Okay, y'all. Well, I appreciate everybody's donation tonight and for coming through so late at night and unexpected. Tomorrow is my plan is to come on much, much earlier, at least 2.5 hours earlier than I did tonight. But like I said, guys, I teach tarot. Y'all, Tuesdays is Tarot Tuesdays for me. I have a tarot. I teach tarot to my Patreon as a group. And then I have one-on-one tarot classes that I teach to people. So my evenings are on Tuesdays. It's like I need a break from reading on Tuesdays. So to come on live right after that, like I need a little break in between time, because I do a lot of reading on Tuesdays. Yes, because you're an empath. And you need to be careful because he may have a spiritual attachment on him. He might have a spiritual attachment. And that spiritual attachment on him can become yours. It can jump on you and you can start suffering and you can lose a lot. It talks about misfortune and loss. Loss can be loss of material or valuables or even death. So you don't want nobody's spirits jumping on you because that takes a lot to get off of a person. Yes, you do. I agree. Fall in love with yourself. You know, you can always bet on yourself, right? That's one bet we should always be willing to take. I'm going to always bet on myself, and I want you to do the same. Okay, y'all. I think we all caught up. I'm gonna let y'all get some rest. Yes, you may join the Patreon. My Patreon members, anything that I do, they any classes that I host, any classes I create, any they get in free with all of that stuff. So it's definitely beneficial, y'all. Every Monday we do weekly readings for the Patreon collective via Zoom. So we able to interact and talk back and forth with each other. We read on the readings for this next 7 days, and I also prescribe prescriptions if there's something that we need to do spiritually with ourselves. I'm about to start my book club back up as well. I'll be reading that on Zoom this season. I'll be doing a live reading. So yeah, we have several things going over there. We talk spiritual stuff. I give out recipes, all type of stuff. So so you guys are more than welcome to join the Patreon gang and check it out. Look at the different tiers that I offer. Especially if you're a person that likes frequent readings and private readings once or twice a month. I think you guys might benefit from that. Hmm. Okay, I'm just going briefly scrolling through the comments, make sure I didn't miss anyone's questions. Mm-mm. Yes, blessings to you all. All right, everybody. It's 1 a.m. where I am at. I'm going to make me some tea, relax my throat, put me a nice documentary on YouTube, and I have to get up early in the morning. So I will see all of you back here tomorrow evening if you're interested in listening in on the readings that I'm doing tomorrow night. And until then, peace, blessings to you all, and much love. Yes, and you get some rest, Red Pill. You in the hospital. I'm be mad at you. You need to get some rest. Okay, gang. But I still want you to get some rest though. Heal. It's about you right now. Don't worry about no Facebook or no YouTube and all of that stuff. No Discord. All right, you all. I love you all. See you guys back here tomorrow. Once again, if you guys would like to go deeper in any of the readings or the messages that came out, feel free to reach out to me. Good night, everyone.